Discover the 7 best places to visit in Malmö, Sweden. Check out this video for some of the best spots in town. If you're looking for some inspiration for your next vacation to a city that's got it all, then Malmö is the place for you. Look no further. Malmö is the 3rd largest city in Sweden and is located in the southwest of the country. It has a population of around 350,000 and is the capital of Skåne County. The city's natural and cultural attractions include Roskilde Cathedral, Malmö Opera, and the Turning Torso, to mention a few. A dynamic city with residents from 184 different nations, which makes it a melting pot of culture. Malmö is a city with more pubs and restaurants per person than any other in Sweden. Approximately half of its residents are under the age of 35. If you're planning a holiday here, be sure to add these 7 top attractions to your list. Hi there and welcome to Din Sweet Travels. Malmö City is a beautiful and bustling metropolis with rich history. The city is a home to a diverse population of people from all walks of life. There is always something to do. Whether you're exploring the city, many museums and arts, Malmö is a city full of culture and history. From beaches to museums, picturesque parks to charming cafes and hidden gem in Scandinavia. A tour of Malmö, Sweden would highlight its unique culture, cuisine and attractions, making it an ideal destination for those who enjoy outdoor activities. The city is home to several museums and galleries that showcases the country's rich history and art scene. Visitors can also enjoy traditional Swedish dishes such as Swedish meatballs and herring, as well as a variety of international cuisine. If you're looking for a place to relax and enjoy the outdoors, Malmö is definitely worth a visit. So sit back, relax and enjoy as I take you on a tour of some of the favorite spots in this beautiful city. Number 7. The open air bath, Liseberg. People seeking to partake in Swedish customs like sauna bathing and ice swimming will find this open air spa to be a haven. Locals in Malmö refer to the popular Liseberg's beach open air bath as Kallis or Liseberg's kallbadshus. If you're looking forward to experiencing the Swedish traditions in harmony with nature, a visit to the open air spa is a must. It is a fascinating example of the late 19th century Swedish architecture. In addition to 5 saunas, this location has 2 seawater pools, 2 wood-fired hot tubs and a sun deck. I advise ice swimming during the winter for a genuine Nordic sauna experience. More importantly, it improves one's happiness since it makes the body produce more endorphins. Number 6. The St. Peter's Church. The oldest church in Malmö is St. Peter's Church, which is close to the central station, and they constructed it in the first half of the 14th century. It is a 3-aisled basilica. This massive brick Gothic structure is renowned for its spectacular wooden retable, which is the largest example in Northern Europe, and its gravestones from the 17th and 18th centuries. The Redstone Church is 105 meters high and was designed in the Gothic style. The church still has plenty to offer to warrant inclusion on your list of places to visit in Malmö. Despite the fact that the 16th century religious wars damaged the medieval frescoes, the chapel's restored murals and massive wooden altar piece continue to be highly striking. The church has gravestones dating from the 17th to the 18th centuries. The church has preserved the Middle Ages grave slabs and stones which depict the former wealth of the commercial city. Number 5. The Stortorget. In the late 1530s, Malmö Stortorget was created as a result of a decision taken by the mayor Jörgen Koch. This is to say that the mayor Jörgen Koch is the idea, with sparking the creation of Stortorget. 2,500 square meters, the Stortorget in Malmö is both the largest and the city's oldest plaza. They built it in 1540. It was once the biggest market square in Northern Europe, and it is now gladly and frequently utilized for major occasions, such as the Malmö Festival. The enormous monument of King Carl Gustav, who invaded the former Danish provinces of Skåne, Blekinge and Halland, and finally united them with the Swedish Empire by the Peace of Roskilde in 1658. It is located in the middle of Stortorget. Many Malmö tourists first visit Stortorget. It is surrounded by several notable structures, including the Malmö Town Hall, Jörgen Koch's 16th century home, Hotel Kramer in French chateau style, and Apoteket Lejonet, the city's oldest pharmacy, which was established in 1571. Number 4. Malmö's Technology and Maritime Museum. Malmö's Technology and Maritime Museum is located right next to the castle, apart from the major complex. This attraction has a strong focus on transportation and aviation, and aspiring engineers can examine cross-sections of equipment like the Vickers Viscount nose and cockpit. And a whole floor is dedicated to the interactive experiments. The museum's permanent exhibitions traces Malmö's growth from 1850 to the present day, highlighting the city's industrial growth, the history of its major contributions, and the effects of these developments had on the city's residents' daily life. The engineering components of the museum, particularly those pertaining to transportations, are illustrated. It's located in a structure from the 1950s that has been extended to provide access to one of its major attractions, a Swedish Navy-class U-3 submarine. Visitor can tour the entire vessel, and it struck the majority by how cramped conditions were for submariners to operate. Tractors and other farm equipment are also present, along with few motor vehicles, largely Sweden, but also include a British Mini, a few light panels, bicycles, motorbikes, and a horse-drawn tram. Number 3. Öresund Bridge. In July 1st of this year, the Öresund Bridge was 19 years in existence. Since it opened in 2000, over 114 million cars have traveled across the bridge. The Öresund Bridge connects Sweden and Denmark by rail and road over a distance of around 16 kilometers. The Malmö city is about 15 minutes by car from the Öresund Bridge. It connects Sweden to Denmark, which connects Sweden to the rest of Europe. With a length of slightly under 8 kilometers, this bridge connects the artificial island of Pärberholm with the mainland of Europe. Number 2. The Turning Torso. The Turning Torso is a venue for exhibitions and performances that explores movement, improvisation, physical theater, and contemporary art. The Turning Torso is a sculpture in the city of Malmö. The work comprises a large cast iron sculpture that turns on 2 axes and can be ridden like an amusement park ride. Completed in 1984, the Swedish artist Carl Mills created it. They exhibited the Turning Torso Malmö at the Gallery Rättvik in Stockholm from December 7th to January 29th in 2016 in the city of Malmö, Sweden. The work comprises a large cast of iron sculpture that turns on 2 axes and can be ridden like an amusement park. The tallest structure in Scandinavia, neo-futurist residential skyscraper, are located in Malmö. It is a white marble object that appears to be a human body twisting. The 190-meter tall Turning Torso structure which includes 9 cubes with a combined 54 stories and 90-degree twist from a base to top, which was completed in 2005. Special conferences spaces are on the upper 2 floors. Field tours to floors 54 and 53 can be arranged at any time of the year for groups of at least 10 and up to 75 individuals. The skyscraper comprises 9 parts of 5-story pentagons, each of which rotates 90 degrees as the height rises. The turning torso's first part comprises workplaces, while the next 6 segments contains 147 luxurious apartments with the best amenities. Number 7. Malmo Castle. The oldest Renaissance castle still standing in Scandinavia is Malmöhus Castle. Malmo Castle, located in Malmö, Sweden, is a stunning example of Renaissance architecture. The fortress withstood a Danish siege in 1675, after the Swedes upgraded it after 1758, with a fortification system inspired by the Dutch. Malmöhus, however, was mostly used as a granary for the Swedish army once the fortress fell into ruin. Malmö Castle, also called Malmöhus, have used it as a fortress, a residence for the Swedish royal family, and a prison from 1828 to 1909. Here, Danish coins were produced in the Middle Ages and in the 16th century. Crown Prince Frederick had wild parties. The castle was built in the 16th century by King Eric XVI, and today it's a popular tourist destination. Visitors to the castle can explore the beautiful gardens, tour the grand hallways and rooms, and even visit the dungeon. Today it's an art and history museum. Thank you for watching till the end. Let us know which place you would like to visit in Malmö in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content coming up soon. See you in the next one. Bye! 7 beautiful places to visit in Uppsala. Are you considering interesting places to tour in Uppsala? Check out this video for some of the finest spots in the city. Uppsala city is known for its beautiful places that help tourists create aesthetic memories. In today's video, we'll look at Uppsala, another beautiful city to visit in Sweden. Hi there, and welcome to Din Sweet Travels. In this video, I will show you 7 unique places to visit in Uppsala. The city of Uppsala is located in central Sweden and is the capital of Uppsala County. It's the home to the University of Uppsala, which is the oldest university in Scandinavia. The city has a population of approximately 220,000 people and is one of the least populated in Sweden. Uppsala is the 4th largest city in Sweden. Uppsala once the religious center of Sweden's inviolable archbishop. It has been the seat of power for Sweden's religious symbolism since its inception. 700 years of Scandinavian history, the archbishop coronated Swedish in the city's massive cathedral. Uppsala is a charming medieval university town, located approximately 70 kilometers northwest of Stockholm, and only 25 minutes from Stockholm's Arlanda airport. The city is home to 2 universities, Uppsala University and the Swedish University of Agricultural Science, as well as a number of other higher education institutions. Uppsala has a long history dating back to the Viking era and was an important political and religious center in medieval Sweden. Aside from the academic atmosphere, Uppsala has a laid-back vibe with a large and diverse student population. The city is well known for its universities, exquisite cathedrals, and Carl Linnéus legacy. Yes, do you wonder what Carl Linnéus legacy is? Oh, we know Carl Linnaeus as the father of binomial nomenclature. The system that helps plants and animals is still in use today. Uppsala is the academic center of Sweden. Even though it lacks some of the fanfare and that surrounds the city. Education and raw talent are the most valuable commodities produced in the city. What are the best sights to see in Uppsala on your next vacation? Make sure to watch this video all the way through. Uppsala is home to some of Sweden's most notable archaeological structures and still standing ancient architecture dating back centuries. It is the location of Europe's oldest cathedral, Uppsala Castle, built by King Gustav Vasa. Served as one of the Swedish monarch's royal residencies and was expanded several times throughout its history, making Uppsala Sweden's secondary capital in the past. Anders Celsius, of blessed memory, and the inventor of the centrigrade temperature scale that bears his name, and Carl Linnaeus, the father of taxonomy, are among many scholars associated with the city. Nonetheless, people like filmmaker Ingmar Bergman, diplomat Dag Hammarskjöld, chemist Jöns Jakob Berzelius, and Svante Arrhenius, actress Vivica Lindfors, and singer Malena Erdman have made a name for themselves in their respective fields of expertise. The spirit of knowledge still statures the city. Stay glued as I run you through the 7 most beautiful places to visit in Uppsala, Sweden. Number 7. The city park, Stadsträdgården. Few countries enjoy outdoor living as much as Swedes. Indeed, once the brilliant Scandinavian sunshine has chased away the winter blues, they spend as much time outside as possible. Uppsala's city park was built in the late 800s and is a relaxing haven. The park with the most playground and picnic area in Uppsala is called Uppsala City Garden. The Island of Bliss, also known in Swedish Lycksalighetens Ö, is a relaxing spot in the middle of a lily pond where visitors can admire a replica of the botanist Carl Linnaeus' work table and chair. There is a playground, a summer cafe, and open-air theater for families to enjoy. Number 6. Bror Hjorts hus. One among Sweden's most well-known 20th century sculptor was Bror Hjort. His works have been featured on Swedish postage stamps and are shown in public spaces in city streets all around the nation. Hjort's home and studio is a fun place to spend a couple of hours, even if whether you are only learning about his work. The structure was built in 1943, and 10 years after Hjort's passing, it was turned into a museum. The unique works of modernist sculptor and painter Bror Hjort stand out in its charming museum. Hjort's former studio and home, where he spent his last decade, is now a museum open to the public. Paintings, sculptures, and drawings are abundant. Personal items, like his furniture and library, provide an exclusive look into his world. The sculptures, paintings, drawings, and sketches on display are his most extensive collection to date, and they reflect his strong folk art roots. It featured a temporary exhibition in a new wing. If you like his work, see Näckens Polska, a 6-meter tall statue outside Uppsala Central Station, depicting a young couple dancing among flowers while Näcken plays his fiddle. Number 5. Uppsala University. Because of its predecessor, Academia Carolina, the library was given the odd moniker Carolina Revived. A stroll through Uppsala University will immerse visitors in the illustration world of Swedish academia. The so-called new university buildings were constructed in a luxurious Roman Renaissance style between 1879 and 1886. The oldest, largest university library in Sweden opened its doors in 1841. The Codex Argentius, the Silver Bible, 6th century manuscript containing the Bible Gothic translation by Bishop Ulfilas from the 4th century, is a must-see attraction. Visit Sweden's most important library. The University Library houses over 5 million volumes and over 30,000 manuscripts. The library's most significant treasure, the world-famous Argentius, most likely dating from the 6th century, is on permanent display. Guided tours are available at the university. Additionally, you can explore artifacts from the Balsgärde Viking burial site and learn about the university's ancient history in the 15th century. Anatomical theater in the 1660s, where dissensions were carried out in front of pupils, is at the top of the structure. The Vikings of old at Gamla Uppsala. Vikings are part of Sweden's long pagan history, and their homeland is Gamla Uppsala, about 4 kilometers north of Uppsala. As a result, you shouldn't be surprised to find several elements highlighting the city's Viking history. Over 300 burial mounds dot the landscape, marking the last resting place of Viking kings, queens, and heroes who fought in the old Viking kingdom's primary occupation in the hardened wars. The invasion of Christianity in the 12th century took hold in Gamla Uppsala. Before continuing, you must stop by the Gamla Uppsala Museum. The museum features ongoing exhibits that span over a 5,000-year period in the history of Uppsala. Additionally, there are timely exhibitions on a variety of topics, with an emphasis on Uppsala and a worldwide viewpoint. The museum has a shop which carries a large variety of Uppsala specialty goods. This is located in the entrance hall. It is open from Tuesdays to Sundays by 12 to 5 p.m. and entrance is free. You can buy the authentic crafts and high-quality trinkets that were inspired by items in their collection. In the summer, visitors can unwind in their lovely courtyard. Number 3. Gustavianum. The oldest structure at Uppsala University bears the name of Gustavus Adolphus. It served as the principal structure for the following 260 years before becoming a museum in 1997. In 1620, Gustavus Adolphus established the Gustavianum, Uppsala University Museum, which is located opposite city's cathedral and was the former main building of Uppsala University. It houses the university's cultural history collection and Nordic and Egyptian antiques. It also houses the one-of-a-kind anatomical theater and builds on the roof in the 1960s. Permanent exhibitions feature Viking relics such as priceless jewelry, medals and swords, as well as the history of Uppsala University and several Egyptian mummies. The magnificent university art collection is also worth seeing in the main building. Number 2. The Linnaeus Museum. The Linnaeus Museum was designed by world-renowned botanist Carl Linné. Most of Linnaeus' work was completed in Botaniska husets official mansion, which is now Linnémuseet. The house is both a priceless scientific accomplishment and a living record of 1700s daily life. The museum has one-of-a-kind artifacts and depict Linnaeus' personal life and his scientific accomplishment, along with more private objects like Mrs. Linnaeus playing cards, glasses, and cookbooks. They also include the family's upholstery, household goods, fabrics, and work of arts. Parts of many porcelain sets, including the East Indian porcelain and Swedish Rörstrand and Marieberg tin-glassed earthenware, are shown at the museum. The renowned raspberry dish that Linnaeus received as a gift and used to store wild raspberries in his old age in order to treat his gout is seen among the silverware. If you only read about him in biology textbooks, you can take the time to learn more deeply about the meaningful life of one of the world's most outstanding scientists. He established the guideline for current taxonomy in the 18th century. They are still arranged and labeled, all of those plants, using the technique he created as a fitting tribute to his accomplishments. Number 1. Uppsala Cathedral. The city's most notable landmark, magnificent Uppsala Cathedral, also known as Uppsala Domkyrka, which was built around 1270, consecrated in 1435. It has been developed and altered many times, including a significant neo-Gothic renovation between 1885 and 1893. There are many beauties to behold inside the cathedral. The twin tall pointed spires, stained glass windows, beautiful murals, and other ancient artistic designs were all part of the cathedral's splendor. And it still stands in all its glory today. Glamorous, beautiful. Uppsala Cathedral, the largest church in Scandinavia with a significant historical impact, was first constructed in phases beginning in 1272 and continued into the 19th century. Numerous Swedish kings are interred here, but Gustav Vasa is perhaps best known for having his reclining tomb sculpted by Flemish Renaissance master Willem Boy. In this cathedral, they also installed monarchs from the Middle Ages until 1790. The magnificent foyer below leads to the grand auditorium and festival halls, which seats approximately 1,800 people. Portraits of royalty, distinguished university professors, and cultural figures adorn the walls. A must-see is the Museum of Evolution, which houses dinosaurs discovered in China. The King Gustavus Adolphus burial chapel and tomb, which date from 1576, are at the east end of the choir. The cathedral is used for various ceremonies, including burial. It is where the 16th century King Gustav Vasa and 18th century botanist Carl Linnaeus were buried. It also houses the tombs of Archbishop Nathan Söderblom and the philosopher Emanuel Swedenborg. The gilded reliquary of King Erik XI is one treasure in the Silver Chamber. A gold brocade robe belonging to the Queen Margaret, ruler of the United Kingdom of Denmark, Norway and Sweden, crowns the collection in the North Tower. English language tour guides are available, and attending mass or one of the regular choral concerts or organ recitals is a lovely way to soak in the rich historical atmosphere. That's all we got for now. Do you want to go to Carl Linnaeus' house? What other parts of Uppsala do you think are interesting enough to warrant a visit? Please let us know in the comment section. We would be delighted to hear from you. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, be sure to click the notification bell to be notified the next time we post an exciting video like this one. See you in the following video. The best of Gothenburg, Sweden. 7 amazing places to visit Sweden's second largest city. Are you looking for exciting places to visit in Gothenburg? Check out this video for some of the best spots in town. If you're looking for some inspiration for your next vacation to a city that's got it all, then Gothenburg is the place for you. Look no further. This vibrant city has something for everyone in its history, culture and stunning scenery. Gothenburg is famous for its seafood restaurants. If you're looking for fresh and delicious seafood, you'll find plenty of options in this charming city. Beautiful Gothenburg is full of must-see landmarks and attractions. Here are 7 marvelous places to check out while in this lovely city. If you're planning a holiday here, be sure to add up these 7 top attractions to your list. Hi there, and welcome to Din Sweet Travels. In this video, I will show you 7 unique places to visit in Gothenburg, Sweden's second largest city. Gothenburg, Sweden's second largest city, is on the west coast with a population of 1.1 million people. Sweden is in Northern Europe with a population of approximately 10 million, with Stockholm as its capital and the largest metropolitan area. It shares a border with Norway to the west and Finland to the northeast. The official language spoken is Swedish, but English is also widely spoken. Sweden has a rich history and culture with many famous landmarks, such as the Royal Palace and Vasa Museum. The Swedes love nature and outdoor activities, such as hiking and skiing. In addition, Sweden's rich, unspoiled landscapes make it attractive to travelers. Gothenburg is a city that has something for everyone. Whether you're interested in art or nature, you'll find something to enjoy in this vibrant city. It's also known for its beautiful gardens, architecture, museums, rich culture, and there are plenty of things to do in Gothenburg, including shopping, dining, and sightseeing. According to the Global Sustainability Index, Gothenburg is the most sustainable destination. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take you on a tour of some of the favorite spots in this beautiful city. Number 7. The Museum of World Culture. The Museum of World Culture is dedicated to the preservation and exhibition of culture artifacts from all over the world. At the southeasterly border of the heart of Gothenburg, the Museum of World Culture is located at the base of a hill. It's right next to Liseberg amusement park, Sweden's busiest tourist destination. There are 4 floors of exhibits to explore, each one focusing on different region of the world. The museum has a gift shop and a cafe. There's also a playground for children. Admission is free for children under the age of 18, and discounts are available for students and seniors. Also special activities that require an admission fee. Museum is a natural gathering place to its distinctive architecture and strategic location. The museum also offers a wide range of programming, including events for children, families, and as well lecturers, festivals, film, and theater. The museum has a variety of exhibits, including art, clothing, weapons, and tools. The museum offers activities for people of all ages while presenting historical and contemporary themes. Number 6. The Museum of Art. Do you enjoy cuisine, design, popular culture, fashion, photography, or architecture? Then the Museum of Art is a must-visit for art lovers. The Museum of Art houses an impressive collection of works by Swedish and international artists, making a must-visit for art lovers. The museum offers activities for people of all ages while presenting historical and contemporary themes. One of the finest art collections in Northern Europe is housed at the Gothenburg Museum of Art. The collection includes work of art from the 15th century to present. Number 5. Slottsskogen. The biggest public park in Gothenburg is called Slottsskogen and has existed since 1874. It has large green spaces, lakes, and animals. The park comprises a natural forest with oak, beech, maple, and linden trees. Slottsskogen Park, this large urban park, is perfect for a summer picnic or a stroll, and also home to various animals, including deer, rabbits, and squirrels. Slottsskogen Park is a beautiful public park in the heart of Gothenburg. It's perfect for relaxing afternoon walks, and there are plenty of things to do there too, including a children's playground, a mini zoo, and even a lake where you can go fishing. Admission is free for all visitors. Relax in one of Gothenburg's many green spaces, like Slottsskogen Park. And of course, no trip to Gothenburg will be complete without. Number 4. Universeum, an interactive science museum. The largest scientific center in the Nordic region, Universeum, is situated in the heart of Gothenburg and has the biggest aquariums in all of Europe. Discover the indoor rainforest or embark on one safari to see lizards, birds, insects, sloths, and several monkey species up close. Each of the 6 areas of the Universeum includes experiment workshops and a variety of reptiles, fish, and insects. Number 3. Gothenburg's Botanical Garden. The Gothenburg Botanical Garden was founded in 1923 and has numerous trees, flowers, shrubs, plants, and cafes. To be specific, this garden has about 16,000 plant species. It also has the most extensive collection of tropical orchids. You can take guided tours of various areas of the botanical garden, view botany and art exhibitions, take part in kid-friendly activities, and attend other cultural events. The Botanical Garden store offers a wide selection of horticultural and botanical goods, You'll be able to discover practically everything you need to maintain and grow in your garden, besides seeds, bulbs and plants. What makes Gothenburg's botanical garden distinct from other regular parks carries out advanced research related to horticultural development and nature conservation, intending to inform concerned stakeholders and the public. This is to say that the purpose of the Gothenburg's botanic gardens, as opposed to other types of gardens, is scientific research, conservation, display and public education and training. The entrance is free. Botanical Garden Gothenburg is a place where you can find plants from all over the world. Garden is open every day of the week and there's no admission fee. There are different gardens to explore, including a rose garden, Japanese garden and herb garden. You can also find the greenhouse, which has a variety of orchids on display. The Botanical Garden Gothenburg often holds events and workshops throughout the year. The Botanical Garden Gothenburg is a place where you can find many plants and flowers from around the world. There are plenty of things to do at the Botanical Garden, including walking through the gardens, attending a workshop, or having a picnic lunch. You can also visit the greenhouse, which is home to different plants and flowers that are in bloom year-round. It has large greenhouses with different climate zones, including a desert and rainforest. If you're looking for a place to relax and get away from the city noise, then Botanical Garden Gothenburg is perfect for you. The garden has a gift shop, cafe and playground. Number 2. The archipelago. Sweden's second largest city, Gothenburg, is renowned maritime center with a beautiful archipelago. There are many islands to explore the magnificent Gothenburg archipelago. The Gothenburg archipelago comprises over 20 islands, each with a distinct beauty, which makes a trip to the archipelago a must. There is something for everyone, thus making it a paradise for nature lovers. Visitors to Gothenburg can enjoy a boat trip out to the beautiful archipelago, where they can explore the many small islands and enjoy the stunning scenery. Visitors can enjoy hiking, biking and kayaking among the island's breathtaking landscapes, wander through charming fishing communities, along meandering trails by the sea, and the stunning nature reserves. You can go by auto ferry from Lilla Vadholmen to Hönö and Björkö, from where you can travel to the remaining northern island in the Gothenburg archipelago. During specific periods of the year, you can also travel from Stenpiren to Hönö on the boat Kungsö, from Saltholmen boat terminal or Stenpiren travel center. Styrsjöbolaget boats provide convenient access to the southern archipelago car-free islands. There are southern and northern regions of the archipelago. Choose the southern islands if you don't have much time. It normally takes less time to go there because it's easily accessible from Saltholmen ferry terminal or Stenpiren travel center. However, if you're bringing a car, aim for the northern islands because the southern islands don't allow cars. The northern islands may seem a little calmer in the summer when the southern ones get congested. Whether you're seeking culture or outdoor adventure, Gothenburg has something to offer everyone. Here are just 7 of the many places to visit in the vibrant city by the sea. Visitors can stay overnight on the islands or take day trips from the Gothenburg. Number 1. Liseberg Amusement Park, Gothenburg, Sweden. It was founded on October 27, 1923 by Gösta Liljehöök and officially opened to the public on May 15, 1924. Liseberg Amusement Park has over 30 attractions and rides, including Europe's longest vertical drop roller coaster, several roller coasters and water rides. It has the most visited amusement park in Scandinavia and Europe's 10th most visited amusement park. The park also features several restaurants, cafes, and gift shops. Besides the rides and attractions, Liseberg hosts several concerts and other events throughout the year. Admissions to the park is free for children aged 3 and under, and discounts are available for seniors and students. Despite these 7 amazing places, the list goes on. There's a lot more to see. For example, you can decide to visit the Göteborg Opera House, Haga District, the Volvo Museum, the Maritime Museum, to mention a few. Thank you for watching till the end. Let us know which place you would like to visit in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for amazing content coming up. See you in the next one. Bye! The best of Sweden's capital, Stockholm. 7 places to visit in Stockholm. To travel is to live. The world is like a book and travelers get to all the pages compared to non-travelers who read only one page. Looking for a beautiful and unique European destination to visit this year? Look no further than Stockholm, Sweden. I often regard Stockholm as the most beautiful city to visit in Scandinavia. From its stunning architecture, natural scenery and vibrant culture to its delicious food and friendly people, there is something for everyone in Stockholm. With its breathtaking wonderland and museum and palaces, Stockholm is a city that never disappoints. Watch the video and start planning your trip today. There are many reasons to visit Stockholm. Its stunning architecture, its rich history, and its wonderful people. With so much to see and to do, it's hard to know where to start. This video will help you make the most out of your visit to Stockholm. By highlighting some of the city's most beautiful places, Stockholm has a long history, from the 13th century. Hi there, and welcome to Din Sweet Travels. In today's video, we'll look at Stockholm. This video, I will show you 7 unique places to visit in Stockholm. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. You might think that there's a bustling metropolis packed with tourists. Sweden does not have room for charming old villages, but every city has its own special charm, and Stockholm is no exception. Finally, the people of Stockholm are welcoming. You'll feel right at home in this vibrant city. There are many beautiful places to visit in Stockholm. Some of the most popular tourist attractions include the Royal Palace, the Vasa Museum, and Skansen, to mention a few. Stockholm is also home to many parks and green spaces. Some of the most popular parks include Kungsträdgården, Djurgården, and Hammarbybacken. Kungsträdgården is an extensive park in the center of the city with many sculptures and fountains. Djurgården is a park that includes an amusement park, a zoo, and museums. Hammarbybacken is a ski resort located just outside of Stockholm. Stockholm is incredibly clean and a safe city, which makes it ideal for families and solo travelers. Most tourist attractions are located in the center of town, but the outskirts also have their own hidden gems. Overall, beautiful Stockholm is full of must-see landmarks and attractions. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I take you on a tour of some of the favorite spots in this beautiful city, and watch this video all the way through. Here are 7 must-see spots that will leave you feeling refreshed and rejuvenated in this lovely city. If you're planning a holiday here, be sure to add these 7 top attractions to your list. 7. The Great Church in Stockholm's historic cathedral. The Stockholm Cathedral, often known as Storkyrkan, in its over 750-year-old history, it has witnessed numerous coronations and royal weddings. For example, on June 19, 2010, Crown Princess Victoria and Prince Daniel was married in Stockholm Cathedral. It is situated close to the royal castle in Stockholm's historic Gamla Stan neighborhood. Built in 1279, Stockholm's historic cathedral is home to rare items like Lena Lervik's sculpture Joseph and Mary, the fabled Vädersoltavlan, and Saint George and the dragon sculpture. At the entrance of the church, it's so-called silver altar, a sizable winged altar made out of ebony in the rich embezzled with complex silver reliefs and many silver applications. 2 exquisite royal chairs, made in 1684, are also in the central nave. During formal events, members of the royal family sit in these chairs, which are used for the ceremonial seating. Number 6. Stockholm Photography Museum. A creative and colorful city, Stockholm is a lot more than Vikings, the Nobel Prize, modern art and tall ships. There are also hidden gems, like the Photography Museum. Experience the essence of Stockholm through photographs, featuring over 100 Swedish photographers. Stockholm Photography Museum is the largest photography museum in Scandinavia. It houses permanent exhibitions, temporary exhibitions, and a shop where you can find unique pieces of art in all genres, from street photography to conceptual art. The museum holds an exhibition featuring both leading international and Swedish photographers. Number 5. The Royal Palace. The Royal Palace is one of the most beautiful cities to visit in Stockholm. It is the official residence of the Swedish royal family, and it is stunning. The palace is located on an island in the center of Stockholm, and beautiful gardens surrounded it. Visitors can take a tour of the palace and see the royal apartments, the throne room, and royal collections. The palace is also home to the Royal Swedish Opera, which hosts operas and to other musical performances. Number 4. Skansen Open Air Museum. Skansen is a must-visit for anyone spending time in Stockholm. Apart from being the oldest open-air museum in the world, the historical structures in Skansen are placed in the museum from south to north under their geographic origins, and they originate from nearly all Swedish landscapes. The building's immediate environs, including the usual local vegetations, are planned in accordance with their place of origin. In other words, it showcases all of Sweden's homes and farmlands representing the entire nation. It is a great place to learn about Swedish history and culture. At Skansen, visitors can learn about Sweden's past and how Swedes used to live in accordance with the ebb and flow of the seasons through the customs and traditions and everyday life of the past. The only outdoor museum in the world that features wild animals. Visitors may also observe exotic animals, pets, and wildlife from the Nordic region here. Along with small wild creatures, the children's zoo also domesticates pets like cats, rabbits, to mention a few. Visit Skansen to discover how the Swedes used to live while taking the use of the recreational areas that made Skansen a well-liked destination all year long. Number 3. ABBA Museum. ABBA Museum Stockholm is a place to discover the legendary music and stories of ABBA. Did you know that ABBA Museum in Stockholm is on the list for all museums to visit Sweden? Don't miss out on such a stunning museum, with millions of visitors each year. ABBA Museum in Stockholm, dedicated to the Swedish pop group ABBA, with a collection of staged costumes and personal items. Museum ABBA Stockholm is a building dedicated to the music of ABBA. The Swedish state developed the museum in collaboration with the foundation of Björn Ulvaeus and Benny Andersson, who were members of the group since 1972. It includes a permanent exhibition covering all the aspects of ABBA's careers and their impact on the contemporary culture, from their beginning until their split in 1982. The museum also features a high-tech, interactive multimedia experience based on film clips. They shape the distinctive building like an iceberg, with several paths to explore. ABBA Museum Stockholm is the first museum in the world dedicated to music and the story of ABBA. It explores this pop phenomenon from A to Z. 2. Gamla Stan. A beautiful place to visit in Stockholm is Gamla Stan, the old town, which dates to 1252 in one of Europe's largest and best preserved medieval cities. Gamla Stan is full of narrow cobbled streets and beautiful medieval buildings. After Stockholm became a capital city and the country's largest city in the 17th century, they rebuilt Gamla Stan according to the plans of the architect Nicodemus Tessin. In the Middle Ages, this is where Stockholm was established, and for many years this was essentially the only location where the city existed. For instance, the birthplace of Gustav III, The Royal Palace and Storkyrkan Cathedral are located in Gamla Stan. There are many places to see in Gamla Stan, ranging from taking a guided tour to shopping at one of the 215 distinctive stores. Visitors can also check out the Royal Armory, which houses a collection of weapons and armory from Sweden's history. Number 1. The Vasa Museum. One of the most popular attractions on the western side of the Stockholm island of Djurgården is the Vasa Museum, which houses the world's only preserved 17th century ship, the Vasa, a ship that sunk in 1628. The Vasa Museum can also be called the treasure of Sweden and is one of the most beautiful places to visit in Stockholm. They built the ship in Sweden and was the biggest and most powerful warship of its time. However, it sank on its maiden voyage in 1628. Rediscovered in 1961 after 333 years on the ocean below and brought to surface in 1963. Visitors can tour the ship and learn about its history. The museum also houses a cafe and a shop. Visit the rebuilt shipwreck that was excavated from the ocean below and know more about the vessel's history from the fascinating exhibition. What makes this museum different from others is that visitors can get an uncommon experience. The Vasa ship is the best preserved ship from the 17th history and has 98% entire. It's a stunning sight. The vast collections include hundreds of carved sculptures and ornaments together with the crew's personal items, tools and stunning art historical artifacts. There are also vast collections of uniforms, coins, paintings, tapestries and more. If you're interested in history and simply want to see some really cool relics from Sweden's seafaring past, then this museum is definitely worth a visit. The Vasa Museum is located in central Stockholm, just a few minutes walk from the Södermalm station. In addition, the museum is easily accessible by public transportation. You can get there using the following routes: Stockholm Central Station, Slussen, Tvärbanan, Drottninggatan, and if you're younger than 18, admission is free. That's all that we got for now. Do you want to visit the above named places? What other parts of Stockholm do you think are interesting enough to warrant a visit? Please let us know in the comment sections. We'd be delighted to hear from you. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, be sure to click notification bell to be notified the next time we post an exciting video like this one. See you in the next video.